Back at it again with the NFL draft discussion. Okay, that was stupid. We've already talked about whether the 49ers should take a QB. Now, taking quarterback off the table, what should the Red and Gold do with the number 2 overall pick? What up, sports fans? I'm Paulo Camacho, and you're watching the Macho Sports Report. We're still 2 months away from the 2017 NFL Draft, and at the moment, the San Francisco 49ers are in the middle of a hard reset. Their new head coach, Atlanta Falcons offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, still has the bitter taste of Super Bowl 51 in his mouth. And in a shocking move, the Niners found their general manager and future Pro Football Hall of Famer John Lynch. With that in mind, it's still anyone's guess what the 49ers will do with the 2nd overall pick in April's draft. A popular option among pundits for San Francisco is drafting a quarterback like Mitch Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, or Deshaun Kaiser. We've already talked about that. Seriously, click here to see that discussion. So barring the selection of a college quarterback, what else could the Niners do? Well, obviously, one thing they could do is take the best player available. Let's face it, the 49ers are bereft of game-changing talent. Probably a reason they went 2-14 in the first place. It's believed that the 2 best prospects in the draft are Texas A&M defensive end Myles Garrett and Alabama defensive lineman Jonathan Allen. But Paulo, I can hear you say, the 49ers have already taken defensive linemen in the first round in each of the last 2 years. Thank you, fictitious naysayer. I am aware of that. But Garrett can also play outside linebacker in a 3-4 defense, and Allen's talent on the defensive line simply can't be ignored. Other options on defense include Alabama inside linebacker Reuben Foster and Tennessee defensive end Derek Barnett. Foster could be the perfect partner for an aging Navarro Bowman, and Barnett, while looking like a reach right now, could be another mainstay on the defensive line. Another option could be grabbing a stud on offense, say like LSU running back Leonard Fournette. Sure, he's dealing with a bum ankle, but pairing him with incumbent running back Carlos Hyde would make for a killer backfield. Take a page from the Dallas Cowboys, who took Ezekiel Elliott with the 4th overall pick. I know, they have a much better offensive line, but Fournette's still an idea. Or how about Clemson wide receiver Mike Williams? He's got the ideal combination of size, speed, and hands, and has drawn comparisons to wideouts like Julio Jones, Calvin Johnson, Mike Evans, and DeAndre Hopkins. Again, he might be a reach at number 2 overall, but it would give the 49ers a receiving weapon unseen since Vernon Davis. Another option still would not be drafting anyone at all. A trade down for the right package of draft picks could be in the cards for the 49ers. It's a popular option for many fans on 49ers forums, but they also seem to forget that in order to trade down, a team would need to be willing to trade up. And with a draft class full of question marks in terms of elite talent, that's certainly not promised. There have also been rumors abound that the 49ers could trade for a quarterback. Namely, the number 2 pick could be on the table for Washington's Kirk Cousins. Entering his 6th year in the league, and with a prior reputation as a gamer, Cousins might be the veteran San Francisco needs to be competitive in 2017. It's a risk, especially with the 2nd overall pick on the table, but it's certainly an option, especially if Shanahan is willing to trade for him. Again, anything can happen with the 49ers and their 2nd overall pick, and a lot can change between now and April. So this is just a preliminary list of options on the table for the Red and Gold. Don't be surprised if I come back to this in the coming months. With that in mind, I want to know what you think. What do you think the 49ers should do with the number 2 overall pick? Leave your responses in the comment section below. I'm Paulo Camacho, and you've been watching the Macho Sports Report. Peace out, sports fans!